As we continue with the broadcast, President Uhuru Kenyatta is tomorrow expected to join other African heads of state and government who will converge in Kigali, Rwanda to sign a landmark agreement to create a continental free trade area. The African Continental Free Trade Area aims to establish a single market that will spur industrialization, infrastructural development, economic diversification and trade. The new agreement is also expected to increase intra-Africa trade beyond the current 13% and improves the prospects of the African continent to attract huge investments.
Is countries on their own are very small. We are 45 million people. We're very proud when we talk about East African community because that brings together about 150 million people. Now, through the signing of this continental free trade area, eventually when countries ratify this agreement, we will have access to 1 billion people across the whole 54 countries.
One of the big deficits in terms of goods and services in West Africa, for example, is something like even a simple commodity like milk. Okay. Now you are able to move this commodity without any barriers.
Interior Cabinet Secretary Dr. Fred Matiang'I has vowed to unearth the problems surrounding payment of police officers, where he called on the National Police Service Commission through the Inspector General to ensure that they have proper and accurate data for the 150,000 police officers before the end of this financial year. He emphasized on credibility of documents, adding that all the data must be well systemized and scrutinized for record purposes. However, Matiang'I warned the security officers against discussing their remuneration affairs on social media, saying they should observe the discipline and chain of command in the forces.
And this is a matter on which I can promise the country with certainty and commitment. We will sort these things out so that the resources we get go to the purposes for which they are meant. Yule wa kulipwa ejulikane ni huyu na halipwe vizuri. Kama tumemwandikia mtu saa kila tukamwambia itakuwa namna hii, itakuwa namna hii. Tufanyie kweli tafadhali. You know, nchi yetu we are blessed as a country, lakini sasa wakati mwingine makosa mengine hapa kidogo inaweza kutufanya hata tukose kufanya ile development tunataka kufanya.
Now, a Bungoma-based human rights group official who released a report implicating 2 politicians in Mount Elgon crisis has recorded a statement with police over threats to his life. Job Bonya, CEO of Western Rights Human Watch Group, released the report on 1st of March that had implicated, among other people, current Member of Parliament of Mount Elgon area, Fred Kapondi, and his predecessor, John Serut. Bonya had recommended in his report for the arrest and investigation of both Serut and Kapondi, saying they were behind the instability in Mount Elgon that had caused the death of over 35 people.
Sasa mwenzetu kupitia kwa shirika lake alienda Mount Elgon na akafanya report ambayo report ameshare na relevant authorities. Tunaona kwamba ikiwa msimu na kutishiwa ni vyema serikali impatie ulinzi na aendelee kushirikiana na serikali ili wale watu wanafanya uovu katika Mount Elgon washikwe na wawekwe mbele ya koti.
Tumekuja kwa polisi hapa kupeana ripoti ya watu kunipigia simu na kunitisha. Wananitisha kulingana na ile ripoti nilitoa ya kwamba tuna watu fulani ambao wanachochea hii mapigano katika Mount Elgon, na tulikuwa tumetoa ya kwamba wale watu wawili, wale mbunge na wale walikuwa mbunge washike kwa sababu hao ndio wanahusika. Sasa baada ya hapo nimepata simu nyingi sana kutoka kwa ambao siwajui, hatujakuwa nao wakinitisha.
Well, moving on, the last white male northern rhino in the world has died at the age of 45 at All